We've got Geraldo Rivera sitting here.
Good morning.
Piece of pizza. I got to ask you about the timing of this document release. It suggests that the FBI is acting to minimize the effect of this on Hillary Clinton's campaign. That's an ominous sign. Law enforcement agencies shouldn't be doing that. Please reassure me that's not happening.
I can't, because in the 47 years I've been in the news business, one of the key indicators of an official attempt to de-emphasize or downplay something is the timing. And there's no timing more deadly to the impact of a story than a Friday night before a holiday weekend. So it really seems to me it has the stink of partisan timing.
Well, the New York Times says everything was consistent with what she's already said. The New York Times says, don't look, there's nothing to see here. Everything's consistent with what Hillary Clinton's already been saying.
Although, Clayton, I think that in broad strokes that is true. What is, I think, the aspect of it that has the biggest impact to me is all of the things that she was so fuzzy on, all of the times she could not recall. And then bringing in, interestingly, ironically, given the debate over medical records and so forth, suggesting that fall she took and the rattling of the brain and the other activities when she flopped is affecting her memory. If it is affecting her memory conveniently for these emails and this story, then you can, I think, righteously ask how many other aspects of the job are affected by this physical trauma.
But, Geraldo, it has all been trickling out over the last, year and a half or so. We had Tom Fitton from Judicial Watch on the program earlier. He said more documents are going to be released. We'll see some more information. But will anything be damning enough in November to have an impact on Hillary Clinton? Will there be a straw that breaks the camel's back or not?
I think that's the $64 question. And what is interesting to me is that people don't trust Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. But in Donald Trump's case, they don't trust him and they're not going to vote for him. The surveys I've seen show that people don't trust Hillary Clinton, but they're going to hold their nose and vote for her anyway. So I think that how this plays out in November is going to be very interesting. My bottom line, though, and I think that this is the headline and nobody has been able to contradict this, I still don't see criminality. You look at it, it has the stink of partisanship, the timing, the I don't remembers, I can't recall, and all the rest of it. But there's not one scintilla of evidence, as far as I can see,
but that's
of a meaningful
smashed with a hammer. So we have these phones that were smashed with a hammer, SIM cards smashed with a hammer.
It may be, but my point is, if you've got evidence that she has either allowed her crucial records to be leaked to some enemy involving national security, or that she was guilty of intentionally promulgating and promoting and producing classified information, then let me know.
I get it. On the other hand, let's be totally honest. If this were you or me or Martha Stewart, we would not be treated the way Hillary Clinton was. We wouldn't have the luxury of sitting down with the FBI, not tape recorded, not under oath, no transcript. Are you joking? None of us would have that.
I don't mean to be sensationalistic, but it seemed to me that Hillary Clinton's testimony was informed by Martha Stewart's tragedy, when she went and told falsehoods to the federal government.
But you're a lawyer
and went down on that.
Everyone would love to do an interview with the FBI that's not under oath, because that way you wouldn't be facing felony charges if you lied. But we don't have that luxury because the FBI says, no, you're under oath. We're recording this. But with Hillary, they didn't, because she's famous and powerful.
You don't have to be, as a lawyer, I can tell you, you don't have to be sworn to be under oath when you're talking to a federal officer. It's unnecessary. Because a lie to a Fed is a crime regardless of whether you say, I promise to tell the truth.
If you did the interview, or you
that's different. I mean, physical evidence is different. Probably, I don't know. I can't predict.
Well, you don't see any criminality in the mishandling or handling of classified information.
I see distasteful behavior. I see sloppiness. I see selfishness. But I don't see a crime.
But the content from these emails could become an October surprise, showing quid pro quo with the Clinton Foundation.
It could, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
But it certainly could.